What if I told you there's a creature so wild, so mysterious, that it's been dancing through the treetops of Madagascar for millions of years, outsmarting predators and defying extinction? But now, it's facing a threat it might not outrun. Welcome back to Wild Wonders, the channel where we dive deep into the stories of Earth's most incredible animals. Today we're unraveling the tale of the lemur, a primate with superpowers that'll blow your mind and a story that'll make you question humanity's role in their future. Stick around because this is gonna get wild. And maybe a little weird. Let's jump in. Let's rewind the clock, way back, like 40 million years back. Picture this, the world's a steamy, prehistoric jungle and the ancestors of today's lemurs are just starting to make their mark. Lemurs are primates, part of the same family tree as monkeys, apes, and yup, even us. But here's the twist. Lemurs are the rebels of the primate world. While our ancestors were swinging through African forests, lemurs took a wild leap, literally to Madagascar. How? Scientists think their ancestors rafted across the ocean on floating vegetation. Talk about an epic road trip with no GPS. Lemurs evolved in isolation on Madagascar, an island off Africa's southeast coast, and boy did they make it their own. With no competition from monkeys or apes, they exploded into over 100 species, from the tiny mouse lemur, weighing less than a smartphone, to the Indri, a singing giant that can hit notes Mariah Carey would envy. Seriously, their calls are like jungle opera. These guys developed some jaw-dropping traits: night vision that rivals a cat's, a sense of smell 10 times sharper than ours, and those acrobatic leaps that make them look like furry superheroes. Look at this Sifika go. It's like it's auditioning for a dance-off. Lemurs were ecosystem all-stars. As seed dispersers, they helped Madagascar's forests thrive, munching fruit and spreading seeds like nature's gardeners. Their social structures, led by fierce females in many species, kept groups tight-knit, outsmarting predators like fossas. Think a cat crossed with a mongoose, but scarier. But here's where the story gets juicy. For millions of years, lemurs ruled Madagascar, until a certain two-legged species showed up. Fast forward to about 2,000 years ago. Humans arrive in Madagascar and the lemur's world changes forever. Unlike dogs or cattle, lemurs were never domesticated. Why? Well, they're not exactly the sit, stay, fetch type. Try telling a lemur what to do and it'll probably flick its tail and moonwalk away. But that doesn't mean humans haven't left their mark. Early settlers hunted lemurs for food and cleared forests for farming, shrinking their habitat. Larger lemur species, like the gorilla-sized Megalodapus, couldn't adapt and went extinct. Imagine a lemur the size of a linebacker. Gone, just like that. Over time, humans shaped Madagascar's landscape, turning forests into fields. Lemurs, being the adaptable acrobats they are, clung to the remaining forests, but their numbers dwindled. Fast forward to the colonial era, and things got messier. European explorers saw lemurs as curiosities, capturing them for zoos or private collections. This wasn't domestication, it was exploitation. Unlike dogs, selectively bred for loyalty or cows for milk, lemurs were too wild, too lemur to fit into human plans. But their charisma made them targets. Even today, some species are trapped for the illegal pet trade. Picture a ring-tailed lemur, born to leap through treetops, stuck in a cage. Heartbreaking, right? And here's a quirky twist. In Malagasy culture, some lemurs, like the ai, are seen as omens of bad luck. This little guy's just trying to tap trees for grubs, but locals sometimes kill them out of superstition. Talk about a PR problem. Human beliefs and actions have shaped lemur survival, not through breeding but through habitat loss and misunderstanding. Now let's talk about the modern world, and honestly it's not looking good for our furry friends. Lemurs are one of the most endangered primate groups on Earth. Over 90% of lemur species are threatened with extinction according to the IUCN Red List. Why? Let's break it down. First, habitat destruction. Madagascar's forests are disappearing at an alarming rate. About 80% of its original forests are gone, slashed for agriculture, logging, and mining. In 2023 alone, over 100,000 hectares of forest were lost. That's like losing 100,000 football fields. Lemurs, who depend on trees for food, shelter, and their epic acrobatics, are left homeless. Species like the greater bamboo lemur, down to just 500 individuals, are teetering on the edge. Second, climate change. Rising temperatures and unpredictable rains mess with Madagascar's ecosystems. Fruit trees, a lemur's buffet, are blooming out of sync, leaving them hungry. A 2021 study found that some lemur species, like the red-fronted lemur, are shifting territories, but they're running out of places to go. It's like they're playing a game of musical chairs, but the music's stopping faster than they can move. Third, the illegal pet trade. Despite laws, lemurs are still poached for exotic pet markets. A single ring-tailed lemur can fetch $2,000 on the black market. These animals, wired for social groups in vast forests, suffer in captivity, showing stress behaviors like pacing or self-harm. It's a grim reality for a creature built for freedom. And let's not forget human-wildlife conflict. As villages expand, lemurs raid crops, leading farmers to trap or kill them. It's a clash of survival. Humans need food, lemurs need forests, and the balance is tipping the wrong way. So what's the big picture here? Lemurs aren't domesticated like dogs or cows, but their story screams volumes about humanity's relationship with the wild. We didn't tame lemurs, but we've tamed their world, and not in a good way. Our hunger for land, resources, and exotic pets has pushed these incredible creatures to the brink. It's like we're the directors of a blockbuster where the hero's losing, and we didn't even realize we wrote the script. But here's the deeper question. Why do we keep repeating this pattern? From lemurs to rhinos to coral reefs, we exploit, destroy, then scramble to save what's left. Maybe it's because we've forgotten we're part of nature, not above it. Lemurs, with their ancient lineage and dazzling skills, remind us that every species has a role. They're not just cute faces for YouTube thumbnails, they're keystone species, holding Madagascar's ecosystems together. The good news? We can change the story. Conservation efforts like the Madagascar Fauna and Flora Group are replanting forests and protecting lemur habitats. Captive breeding programs have saved species like the black and white ruffed lemur from the brink. But it's not enough. The question is, will we step up before the credits roll on lemurs for good? Alright, Wild Wonders fam, it's time to get involved. Lemurs need us, and we need them to keep Madagascar's forests alive. Here's what you can do. Support conservation groups like the Lemur Conservation Network. Even $5 can help replant trees. Spread the word, share this video to raise awareness about lemurs' plight. Say no to the pet trade. If you see lemurs for sale online, report it. Live sustainably. Reduce your carbon footprint to slow climate change's impact on their home. And here's my question for you. What's one thing you'll do to help protect lemurs or other endangered species? Drop your thoughts in the comment box below. I read every single one. Oh, and if you loved diving into the world of lemurs, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a Wild Wonders adventure. Let's keep fighting for the wild ones. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Together, we can make sure lemurs keep dancing through Madagascar's forests for millions more years. See you in the next one.